Hey everyone, this is Leo saying for this video. I've been getting a lot of requests because a lot of members and friends ask me how to show them a video how do you find stocks before it move. Well, this is how I do it. There's no right or wrong way to do it, and you just have to. It's an error and a trial thing. You just have to find a way, a technique, a strategy for you guys to do that works for you. This is my way. It works for me. And if I mean, y'all more than welcome to try my way. But if it don't work, just find your own method. You know. And to get started, to find stock before it moves, but it's basically a swing trade. You kind of predict it. Where it's heading, where it can head to based on indicators or patterns or histories. You look at the patterns of the candlestick. That's swing trading. That's what I normally do most of the time. I day trade too, but not as often. And for day trade, you just need a momentum scanner like trade ideas. I think it's over $100 a month to pay for that, but it's overloaded with information. Trade ideas. Any news come out, trade idea gets it. But those the type of play is like I say, it's a day trade momentum news play. Those is depending on the type of news and stuff, it could keep on running and stuff, and you just kind of day trade it with the momentum and stuff, But if you want to get in stocks before it runs, I'll show you my method, okay? So you go to FinFiz, okay? You basically need three things. You need the scanner FinFiz, it's free. This is the website I'm on right now, and you need the trading view website. It's free too. It's really good for charts when you want to go in depth with charts and study the patterns and stuff. That's what I use before I get in stocks. So to find out stocks is about to move, you just go to screener, and there's a lot of this is all the criteria you can search under descriptive, fundamental. It's more like financial stuff, long terms, their earning per shares, if they have any debt, institutional owners and stuff, those are fundamental stuff. Technical is more like a moving average, their lows, their highs, their if it's being bought or oversold, stuff like that, or normally I just go to all, and the whole list just comes out, and like I said, you can search in multiple ways. You can search lots of ways before you see stocks move. And one simple way, you could just put right here, you could go new lows, and then you put the price which fits your budget, under $5, under $4, $3, whatever you want. I like to play up to $7. I don't like to go too much into it because these cost too much. So I put maybe under $7, and these come up, and you can mess around like their simple moving average, see how much stock is falling, because you're trying to get at the low point, right? So you don't want anything above, you don't want anything way above, because those already move. You're trying to find the sleeper, basically the sleeper with the right technical on the chart. That's when you get in. I could show you some examples that I got in early and it popped within a week. Some even pop a day. You can make some serious money like that. Okay, so you could put whatever you want, 20%, and it shows up, oh man, and it shows all of that. And then like when you see a stock you like, you say example this stocks, you just look at it, you just click it right quick just to see it's full detail. It's you just kind of look at it, skim it through it. You look at it, has fallen a lot. It looks like it's wedging down, and it's consolidating around the 40 cents. And there's some news and stuff right here. You can kind of skim through it. Skim through some news, see why it fall, and see if there's potential that it could move. But when I look at stocks, I like to look at the share floats right here. The share float and the short float percent. The more float percent it's good too in a way, because they can get squeezed, and when they get squeezed, basically short, they cover it. When they cover it, that thing can go up a lot. But you look at the share float. This is what I like to play. I like to play. I try and get. I like to play 20 million under, 40 million under. Yeah, I play sometime. But when it gets to 50 and above, I rarely play those anymore because it just takes so long to move. It takes really long. Just 10 cents, you gotta take a whole week. I don't have time for that. Like I mess around with low float, like anything under 10 mil float, you can really move just like that, a whole dollar. That's some serious money. But you can't just get in any low flow. Like I said, you gotta combine technical and look at the patterns and stuff. Like for this example, this is LMFA. Hold up. This is LMFA. I learned Tuesday, and I showed them because CDI it crossed over the. I use the same pattern. It crossed over here, the purple line, and I said, hey, this thing is gonna move. It did move up to over a dollar something. Too bad I didn't get to play this. I was on my radar, but it just moved without. I couldn't multitask, so I missed this play. But on the other hand, I had this LMFA, and I told him this is almost the exact same chart. It crosses over right here, and I said it's gonna move pretty soon, and it's under 4 mil float, so it's under 4 mil. That's still small, okay? So let me show you the before. Let's see it move, So basically, I learned at 63 cents right here. You see? The high was 63 at the time when I learned it, and I got it in 63 cents. And exit out, and then voila, look at that. See, it crosses over and it ran up to $1.07. So 63 cents, $1.07. Just I bought 2,500 shares. I made almost a grand on this one, and I was at 63. I alerted everybody. That's just one incident, and I have another incident where Ogen. I put in one of my plays. Where Ogen at? Ogen's right here. This is another example. I told him it's 4 mil float. Like I said, I mess with on low float, and I see all these technical, and that crosses over again. I use the same concept over and over again, and it works pretty good for me. So I said it's crossing over. It happened right here, and the second time I think it's gonna happen again. So I told him to get in. It was 117. And let's see the before. That's after 117, and see, to my amazement, it did ran. See that? And I looked right here, and then from 117, it ran to 164. And this is what I do. I try to get it before it runs. when they get here and you in here, you can day trade it, but you can day trade, but to be on the safe side, it's just best to just get in before it runs. That's what I like to do, and I try to how you say that? I try to get in like maybe a day to maximum a week before it runs, and I just get it and I just wait, and a lot of people fail because they don't have patience. They see a stock moving, they sell that other stock and they get into that stock. That's the wrong way, because once you sell that stock, you just get in a stock that's moving. You don't know what's going to happen. That stock can fall because what we doing, we're messing with penny stocks. Penny stock is so volatile, just because it's moving doesn't mean you're going to make money. Because it can easily drop back down, so it's best to game plan your plays, like I had a game plan with this. I said it's gonna squeeze, it's gonna run, I'm gonna make my money. It's that simple, Now on the flip side, well, it couldn't be any worse because it dropped, it ran right big right here, it dropped, and it poked out, dropped, poked out, and it dropped, and it little run, and it's like this pattern. You see that, and it poked out, and it's dropped a little bit, and you see that it crosses over. Once the stock crosses over, it's a reversal. Once it's reversing, it means it's a little squeeze. It's a squeeze where it runs. But it had a news that came out right here, and it shot up. See something? I said it's very interesting to see that the companies, the CEO, or just the stock market itself, it's like they do intentionally. Like they wait for the right setup. Like a setup that set up, and then they just release news and they shoot up. Then again, that's one way it runs. They wait for the right setup and it shoots up with news. Or it's just the right setup and it just runs because of the technical. The technical just push it up. Let me see. I show a lot of examples like LEDS. That's a low float too. LEDS. See, I did a crossover right here, and I got it right here too, around $4 right here. See, the line say for around $4. And but it's sad because even though I learned at $4 and got it at $4, I sold for 20 cents. I sold like around $4.20, and that's like a ran up to $5. I could have way more money, And let me see, another stock was UAVS. UAVS, yeah, that's
I think it was last week maybe. Let me find it for you. There you go. Look at this. Oh no, that's not it. Oh man, yeah, right here. Okay, look at this. UAV UAVS. Look at this. It's on $2.04, and I did the same technical analysis. I said drop. I mean ran, drop, and it pulled out, drop, consolidate, the crossover, the MAC is squeezing the signal right here. It's crossing over, and it should run. That's my prediction, and that's about selling. So what goes up, it's got to go down. What go down, it got to go up. Some to an extent. So what better ways to get it was you buying the fear. That's what I do. I buy the fear, but with the right technical. So and I alerted people right here, and I got in at 204, 203 around there. You want to see what happened after that? So 204, and look at this. Wait, UAVs. I mean, see, I look right here, and just a couple of days, like maybe under a week, from 204, I mean, it ran up all the way to 346. That is some money making right there, okay? 346, but too bad because I sold at 230 something. And that's I always sell myself short. I always find these good plays, but I always locked in probably too soon. But then again, you gotta think about it. Money is money. So it shouldn't matter. It's better than losing. So yeah, I mean, and another thing, when you find stocks on FinViz, like I said, you gotta mess around with these settings and stuff. There's a lot of ways you can find stock that's about to run. Just put in the budget that it fits your, I mean the price that fit your budget. And you can categorize all this. All you gotta do is just go to filter. Hold up. Oh, that is on. I mean, that's another way. I mean, you could find new low. There's oversold stocks. It's selling way too much. And that's another way I can find stock before it runs is insider buyers. I look at all these insider buyers. But before and then I just go to let me see, put it back to all stocks. I just go to custom. This is my custom way because I like to search under float size. So to get the float on this board, you just go to setting and you click what the float is. Huh? The float. I'm gonna click it. Shit. Boy, that's strange. Hold up, let me get it again. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. See, I clicked it. So when you clicked it, it appears on your settings. So go back. So it appears right here. So you could just click the float, and it just categorizes for you from the smallest float. So this is 0.04 mil, which is so like about 40k. I think it's 40k. Yeah, and this is about 360k. Yeah, 360k. That's how it does. And then you see the volume and stuff. And another thing is this. Don't worry about volume. You have chart. You have a good chart that hey, it's gonna move. Don't worry about volume because those other stocks when I got in, it was barely even 50k volume. I tell everybody, it's not the volume that is your confirmation that the stock is gonna move up. It's the chart. The chart is your confirmation that it's going to move up. You just gotta have patience, and don't worry about other stocks that ran, because when you jump in other stock, you have a chance of losing because you're not playing it. So don't worry about volume as long as you have a good chart. Another stock that I see that could have potential to run is TENS. See, I got on this run right here from the $5 and it ran pretty high. I make about 1.6, 1.5k on this one. I have to show y'all the previous time that I made the money on this, and it's working out. The trend is going to the same way again. It's gonna cross over. I'm predicting sometime this week. Just sometime this week, this thing's gonna run. And when it runs, that's it. It's big because the float is very small. The float that uses the shares is 1.45 mil. And so that's very small. So I think this is gonna run.
yeah, so just mess around with these, I like to search under depth. I put low, low depth or the equity, but that's just because when you put that, I think a lot of traders search for a company with no depth or low depth, because it feels safer to get on stocks that, hey, this company don't owe nobody's money, so that may only make sense, right? Uh-huh. And another way you can find stock about to run, it's earning days. So because earning days, there's always like you put it like how you say that next week. That's what I do, or even next month. You need to put next month too. There's a next month somewhere, or this month. Yeah, this month. But those take more time because earning when you play earning plays, they typically you gotta find the support of a stock, and just say a stock is Apple stock, and the earning is next week. Well, you gotta wait for it to drop to a certain price to get in. Not don't just jump in because earning is next week. You gotta wait for it to drop enough. That's another place you could play. It's through earnings. It would what I call is pre-earning runs. It's not all stock has a pre-earning run, but some of them do. I mean, you can search under stock that's falling under its moving average, 200-day moving average, right here below, This is swing trade, so that's basically what I do. It's a lot of homework, it's a lot. And normally when I find stocks and it's realize want to move but don't move yet, I put it in my watch list here, and every night I go through them all. See, I scroll them down, I scroll them all down, and that's maybe about 50, 60, close to 100 stocks. If something don't look good at all, I just take it out, But most of these stocks are under 20 mil floats. All this list right here, under mil, and let me see. I had a few other stocks that predict that was gonna run, like this one, AIPT. I drew its trend earlier the room Friday. It was at 99 cents. Let me show you where I alerted so y'all can see it's legit. Let me see. Let me get it for y'all. AIPT. Come on. It's kind of slow right now. Come on, load up. No, don't want to load up. Nope. Oh well, it's not loading up. But I mean, as you can see, I learned Friday. I drew the trend right here, and it crossed over, and then just from $1 it ran to 118. That's some money too. So that's it, everyone. If y'all had any question, feel free to contact me, message me, DM me, call me, text me, whatever y'all want, And like I said, I have a little chat room in Discord. I moderate it, It's Trading Stocks Solution, or my Facebook group is Penny Stock Trade with Leo. So hit me up. It's a learning process. You can't just it's I used to think stock is a gamble. It's not a gamble. If you go blind and put your money in the stock, yeah, that's gamble. But if you read the chart and study the chart, it's not a gamble. You have a better chance of us doing it that way than just gambling, because you actually, how you say, you actually, it's an experience, it's a learning process, And so, I mean, that's about it. Like I said, you have any questions, just contact me. But my links is below, or like I said, just search me on Facebook, and we get started from there at Penny Stock Trade with Leo. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next video.